So guys, it has finally happened. We have got the announcement about the gyms reopening. I just want to go through and I'm going to do a video today about returning to the gym and the best way to do it after you've had a long break, after this whole lockdown, the coronavirus thing. I'm going to talk about 5 don'ts, so things that you don't want to do when returning to the gym initially. And the main things that you need to remember and you need to think about, they're going to be quite vital to actually returning to weight training after a prolonged break like we've had. There has been so many hours and hours of home workouts. I'd just love if I could tally up the amount of press-ups and the amount of burpees that I've done over the last 4 months. I'm going to be so happy to get back to the gym. But guys, as always with these types of videos, there is going to be a blog post that is linked over on Hindsight Fitness, so make sure you head over there, check out the blog post, and as well, I have got something special for you guys. So if you keep watching until the end of the video, I'm going to be giving away a complete 2-week returning to the gym training guide, which is going to cover everything that we talked about in this video today about making sure that you can stay safe, prevent any injuries, and just make sure that the experience in the gym is as good as possible for you when we return back to the gym. Make sure you're watching right to the end of the video and I'll tell you how you can get that program for completely free. So let's get into the video, guys, and the first one is gonna break a lot of your hearts out there, guys, because I know you're gonna want to go back and do this straight away. But the first one is don't max out. What I mean by not maxing out is not going for a PB, not going for a 1 rep max in these first couple of weeks going back to the gym. Basically, our body is a brilliant thing. It's a brilliant machine, and it adapts to whatever stress or stimulus that you're giving it, or lack of stress and stimulus that you're giving it. So the fact that you've potentially been doing a lot of home workouts, a lot more running, especially over the last 4 or 5 months, that's plenty of time for your body to adapt to doing these styles of workouts. And basically, we need to make sure that the body will go back to getting used to strength training and being good for strength training. So this is what this program is going to be based around. It's about building this foundation, priming the body for weight training again. So it's going to be 2 weeks. I'd say wait 2 weeks. If you can do that before trying to start to max out, so you want to be working to about 60 to 80% of your max load, and after that, really, that's when you can start pushing back into going for that 1 rep max. You primed your body, you've got all these little muscles working, you've got them all active, and you've got them all ready to go. That is point 1. Don't max out for the first few weeks. Prime your body, get them foundations built up, and get ready to go. Moving on to point number 2 is do not be surprised at how sore you get. Doing all them types of workouts, so doing the HIIT and doing the running, is all well and good, but it's going to be a completely different stimulus to what weight training is going to be, and that weight training is going to really shock your body. Not that type of shock, but well, it's something I've used in the past with clients that if they're kind of getting towards a plateau with a certain type of training, you change up the style of training, it shocks the body and it can progression and it can restart the muscle growth or the weight loss, whatever it may be that they're trying to achieve. Using that knowledge, you're going to realise that there is potential of you becoming sorer because of that type of training that you're doing. So point 3, guys, it might not necessarily link to all of the people watching, but the third don't is if you do want to go to your classes, don't wait until last minute to book onto them. If you like doing classes at the gym, you might like you doing your yoga, you might be doing body pump, boxercise, any of these kind of classes that gyms have got available to you. But after speaking to some gyms, they're going to have to limit the number of people that they're having classes due to social distancing. So make sure you book onto your class well in advance, show up on time so that you don't lose your space. Actual capacity of gyms themselves shouldn't change too much. Most gyms are allowed up to 80% of their normal capacity. Most don't reach. Even at peak times, they don't reach 80%. So after speaking to my gym specifically, they've said that we very, very rarely hit 80%. And with the fact that people are working from home and they're on flexible hours, there shouldn't be issues in the gyms being too busy. Everything should be okay in that capacity there. So point number 3, if you do want to go to your classes, don't wait until last minute to book onto them. And the next don't, guys, is it's pretty clear and straightforward, but don't feel pressured that you have to go back to the gym yet. We've done 5 months of home workouts. You've done 5 months without the gym. And you've got to be clear, like it's got to be a shocker to you. It has been to me at how little you've actually lost. I definitely will have lost some strength, but actual size wise and like build and like physique, I haven't lost that much muscle mass really. I'm still weighing the same. Granted, there's going to be a little bit more fat in there, but I'm not really losing that much muscle, maybe ever so slightly. But there's this brilliant thing called muscle memory, and your body adapts to the stimulus is kind of linked into point 1 again. Your body adapts to the stimulus as you give it a lot, and you're going to get that muscle memory back when you do start training. But if you do feel uncomfortable, you do feel vulnerable, you might have vulnerable people around you still, you just might not even feel comfortable in going back to the gym yet. That is going to be absolutely fine. So if you've got a gym membership, the chances are they're going to start the gym membership direct debits up again as soon as you go back to the gym. You can still pause and you can still freeze your membership for another 2 months with no worries about that. So if you don't feel ready to go back to the gym yet, or you do feel like you're still in a shielded category, then make sure that you do just refreeze your membership so you're not wasting money on them direct debits if you're not going to go to the gym yet. If you are doing home workouts but they are getting boring, I do have a full ebook available that's full of home workouts, only using a towel, so no gym equipment at all, and that could really maybe spice up the home workouts if you don't feel ready to go back to the gym yet. But guys, yeah, the point on that is just don't feel pressured. You don't need to go back to the gym yet. You've lasted 4 or 5 months without the gym, and I'm sure you can last a little bit longer if you're not feeling quite comfortable to go back yet. And my last point, guys, is going to be just plain and simple, don't be a dick. So everyone is going to be coming back to the gym. We all want it to be a safe, we want it to be a clean environment. And we're all going to have to do our little bit to make sure that this is happening. So you've got to respect each other. You've got to make sure that you're abiding by the social distancing. And also, guys, gyms are going to put so much cleaning equipment out that they're going to have cleaning stations all over the place. Once you've used your equipment, just make sure you give it a wipe down. If you're using weights, make sure you've cleaned them and you've put them back on the rack. Don't leave your weights out. Nobody wants to be lifting your weights back onto the rack. If you go to the gym and you mainly do cardio stuff and you might be sweating a lot, you give the equipment a wipe down, make sure you're putting your weights back, make sure you're cleaning, make sure you're respecting each other, and we can all be happy and we can all have a really good time in the gym. The gym doesn't have to be a place that is going to be filled with like anxiety and worry and you're going to be scared about going. It can be, we all just need to do our own little bit to help out, and then it's going to be a safe, it's going to be a good environment for everyone to be working in. And so guys, they are my main 5 points, they are my 5 don'ts for going to the gym. That is everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have watched this far into the video, guys, I thank you very much. If you have just clicked through the video to find out the code, I'm gonna let you off, but anyway, guys, the code is going to be hindsight. So if you use the code hindsight at the checkout, it's going to give you the 2-week guide, return to the gym guide, for completely free. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below how you are feeling about going back to the gym. Do you feel ready? Do you feel like you're still a bit anxious about it? Do you feel like you're going to wait another 2 months or so until everything settles down a little bit more? Let me know in the comments below. If you do have any other questions, you can follow me on Instagram and send me a DM over there, and I'm always happy to reply. I might send you a voice note reply. And if you do like these videos, guys, and you do like vlog style content, you might not have seen any of my other content before. I do vlogs once a week, and I'm doing these sit down videos with a blog post linked to them once a week as well. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get alerted when my content comes out. And of course, there is one last thing to say. Stay on set.